Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. I wasn't on here all weekend. Took the weekend off of live streaming, but it's all good. We're back this morning. A little late, but we're back. So let's go ahead and get after it real quick before I have to get to work and actually get to my real job. But let's get after it. So pre-markets today. Looks like the Dow is green. Looks like we're green all the way across. Actually, the Nasdaq just went green as we were starting the live, so that's good. But they're teetering on the line. They're green, flashing green, sometimes flashing red, which means we're close. We're close to opening the market in red or green. So, again, this market right now is bipolar. So, be careful. Be careful in what we're doing and how we're trading. Make sure that you're buying good, solid stocks or good, solid crypto. Make sure that you're not taking any risk right now, unless you have money to take risk with. But if you're looking for good, solid investments, make sure that we're getting in a good, solid place because the market is kind of bipolar. So yeah, looks like we're green. Looks like we're gonna open green, which is good for right now. It looks green. Like I said, this thing flashes green, flashes red. So stock market looks about even today, guys, to open. So there's really no big news that happened over the weekend that we missed or anything like that. So it seemed like a pretty quiet weekend for stocks and crypto too, actually. So it's a good way to start a Monday, even. So we got the crypto bubbles here, guys. This is on the day. Um, looks like a mixture of red and green. Um, doesn't look like anything has really taken off too far. Gone too mad. Keep in mind today we do have the Binance burn coming in for Lunk. We're gonna see what that brings to them. So that is coming in today. So I believe it's today. It's Monday, so I believe it was every Monday. So um, see what happens. See what happens with that. See how many tokens they burn. I don't expect a big price impact with that. But because it's just been a week or so since Binance has started to burn their fees, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Be interesting to see the number on that. Fear and greed index, guys. Where'd it go? It was at extreme fear. There we go. 24, which is extreme fear in the crypto market. So the market's still fearful. It was fearful now. It was fearful yesterday at 24. Last week it was 21. So we are making progress on that fear and greed index. And last month it was at 21. So it's starting to get a little bit better. But it's still extremely fearful on the fear and greed index, guys. You see that 24 there. So again, when that fear and greed index is extremely fearful, there's not a lot of money coming into the market, but that is the time to accumulate, guys. We've been talking about that for a while. Accumulate. When everybody else is running, accumulate the projects that you believe in, and that fear and greed index will let you know that it's extremely fearful. So that means it's the time for you to start accumulating. Bitcoin, it's at 19.2. It looks like it's down about 0.18, 0.2% over 24 hour. It's been trying to hang on to this high 19,000 level to 20,000 level. It's been trying. It's clawing its way. It's been hanging on. Ethereum's at $1,295. It's down 0.43%. So over the last 24 hours, again, Ethereum's also been trying to hang on to this 1,200 level. Like, it's been hovering right around 1,208 to 1,300. It's been clawing its way and just trying to hang on to that level. So, any bad news could send it down. Any good news could send it up. So we just gotta hang on and see where it goes. BNB is at that 285 level, $285 level. It's actually up about 1% over the last 24 hours. I've said this to you guys every day. BNB, guys, I think is the least volatile out of the top three, um, plays. So it doesn't surprise me that it's up just a tiny bit today. XRP, it's pulled back. It's been between this 0.44 price, 44-cent price, and 50-cent price for a couple weeks now. It's down. It's down like 3.5% over the 24 hours, but we got to expect a little pullback on XRP because it shot up to like 51 cents and people were taking profits. So we got to expect a little pullback there. But I think there's big news for XRP coming. You can check out my videos and my stream and kind of walk through some of that. I think there's big news coming. I think we'll see some price action on XRP here soon, within the next week or so. You got Polygon Matic sitting at 77 cents. Looks like it's up, about 0.18, about 0.18, 0.2% over the last 24 hours. This thing's, again, been hanging out between this 75-cent level and 80-cent level for a couple weeks now. It's been trading in that channel. Shiba Inu, guys, we will talk a little bit about Shiba today. They have a game coming out, Eternity, I believe on the 5th. So there could be some price action on SHIB. We don't know. I don't know what that price action is going to look like yet with this game, but we do have a little bit of news of where the profits for this game is going. And there's some good news for SHIB in there. So we'll talk about that a little bit, but we could see some positive price action on SHIB, this week, given the fact that the game's coming out and it's anticipated to be one of the highest downloaded games in a while. So we could see some good price action on SHIB. But again, it depends on a lot of market conditions as well. So we got to see where that goes. Flow, guys, it's still hovering right around that $1.64. Looks like it's down 0.61% over the last 24 hours, which is about right. It's been hovering around this $1.64 to $1.68 level for a couple weeks. It's just been kind of hanging out there. I think it's just waiting for some positive price action in the market to take off. So it's again, like all other cryptocurrencies, it's just kind of trading in that channel. So market cap wise, guys, looks like the cryptocurrency market cap is sitting at like a $929 billion market cap. This is down from last week. We talked about this, and this was like 9.5, then a 9.5 range last week. So it looks like we took a little dip backwards. So we can have a look here, see if this will bring it up. Yeah, I mean, you look at the market cap here. Oh, where do we want to look at? What days do we want to look at here? Yeah, you see, last week we were up and we're starting to come down a little bit when it comes to the market cap. So got to get that back up this week, at least to the 9.5 level in order for us to make a run. Koa Combat, guys, let's have a look here at Koa. Koa is sitting at 10.06466. Not bad. It seems to want to hang in there. It's hanging in there. It's up 4.8% over the 24-hour, but it's still down 1.4% over the last week. So it's hanging steady. It's like we said before, it's trading within this channel right here. It seems like it dipped out of this little channel it was trading in here, but it recovered pretty good, and it's coming back up. And Koa has their betting platform coming out on Wednesday, October 5th. We'll see what type of price action that brings to Koa, because you got to use the Koa token in order to place bets. So we'll see if that brings any positive price action to Koa. But Koa's hanging in there. It seems to just be hovering right around the same area. So, again, a good time to accumulate if that's what you're looking to do. Galagames, another one that I'm highly invested in. Again, this thing's just trading in this channel. It's at 4 cents, 4021. It's been trading in this 4 to 4.2 cent range for a couple weeks now. So it's going sideways. Gala just kind of hanging out sideways. We went over Matic. Luna, guys. We'll bring up the Luna chart. We'll see what it's doing. We don't really cover it a lot here, but looks like they're on an uptrend. They're sitting at 3341. So 0.003341. My bad, guys. But looks like they had their dip, much like Luna does. It comes down, consolidates for a little while, and makes a run up. From this chart today, guys, you got to run up a little bit here, a little sideways action. Expect a run just because of the Binance news. So expect a little run on that today. Volt. Big time Volt guy. Yeah, I own it on both sides, ETH and Ethereum. You see the steady downtrend here. It's just going along with the market. It's at 606389. Again, we're just kind of waiting for some catalysts for Volt. You have the Volt change coming up. You have another tier 1 exchange coming up, I believe. So, and appear to believe it's another game type of thing coming out for Volt. So you look at this, and Volt's got some catalysts that are coming that will kind of, when they start to drop, this thing will run a little bit. So no worries about Volt. No worries about Volt, guys. Bone sitting at $1.20. It was down as low as $1.12 this weekend. I seen it dip down there for a little while. Bone is just kind of hanging out between this $1.20 and $1.40 range, just kind of waiting for the Shibarian blockchain to drop. What I can say is that the whales have been coming into Bone and buying it up a little bit. So, a little. So get yours if you can. And it looks like, it's a nice consolidation right around this $1.20. Seems to be hanging out. When it hits this $1.20, it just seems to go sideways. Like I said, I had this little dip here down to about $1.12. $1.12, yeah. So and then it bounced right back up to right around that $1.20 range. So it came right back up. So didn't stay down there for long. So seems right now to be a good entry point for bone. For bone would be about $1.20. So let's get into the MMAI, guys. We do spend a little bit of time talking about this every day just because, I think it's a good project. Sitting at 303476, coming off of the South Korea trip, where they introduced the layer 2 blockchain, and they also introduced a possible partnership with Nigeria for some bike sharing stuff, and also the Pure Wallet should be coming out as soon as Google is ready to release that. It is sitting at the Google Android store now, just waiting for Google to release that. So big news coming out of that trip. They did dip a little bit, obviously, with the market dipping, much like KOA, much like we talked about with Bolt as well. But they seem to be hanging in here, guys. They seem to be trading right around that 3048 level, and the 305, like 5.7, somewhere in there, somewhere in that channel. So again, much like the rest of the crypto market, it's a good time to accumulate. This is a project you want to accumulate in. Now is the perfect time, it seems like, to accumulate within the MMAI token. So again, accumulation is key. Dollar cost averaging is key. So pick price points, dollar cost average in. I think you'll be happy when it's over if you play that strategy, and that strategy always seems to win. So I think if you dollar cost average into this token, I think you'll end up being happy. Talk a little bit. What do we got going on here? What's this one? The Shiba Eternity game is going to come out. We did get a little bit of news from the Shiba dev to talk about where the profits from this game are going. 45% of the profits are going to support community projects, but they're going to be released on the Shibarium blockchain. They have to be released on the Shibarium blockchain in order for them to support them. They're going to be projects listed on a Doggy DAO where people can vote on them for what projects the Shiba Inu system is going to support. So that's a good thing that they're investing back into projects that are going to be on the Shibarium blockchain. 45% of the profits. So they're kind of giving back to future development. Another 5%, and here's what I'm excited about, of the profits will be going to burn the Shiba Inu token itself. And then the other 50%, they're not ready to release where that's going to go yet. So you got 50% of the profits with a roadmap of where they're going. Like I said, you have 45 going back to support future development on the Shibarium blockchain for projects, and another 5% going to back to burn the Shiba Inu token, which obviously the more they burn, the more valuable your token, the Shiba Inu token, is going to be, which I'm happy about that, because now you're going to have burns going on with the Shiba Eternity game, and also when the Shibarium blockchain comes out, you're going to have Shiba Inu burns going on there. So looks like they're trying to burn off the supply of the Shiba Inu tokens to make it valuable, more and more valuable, which is always a good thing. And it's always a good thing when you can see where the profits of certain things are going. I am not a gamer, so I will not be playing the Shiba Eternity game, but I know a lot of people are, which makes me excited, because that means there should be some burns taking place, which should benefit me in the long run. So looks like Coinbase is going to implement a fix to solve the U.S. Bank account withdrawals and deposits. I know that this has been an issue for a while with withdrawals and deposits on Coinbase taking forever and sometimes not working for days. So it looks like that they have a fix for this and they're going to implement it, which is a good thing because a lot of people use Coinbase, and the quicker they get that fixed, the better off it'll be, at least for the United States citizens. Here's some disturbing news, but shouldn't surprise anybody. And this is some of the stuff that's wrong with crypto and why we're getting ready to see regulations come in. Celsius founder withdrew 10 million prior to bankruptcy filings. So, this guy obviously knew that they were going to file for bankruptcy, obviously knew the internal workings of that, obviously knew everything that was going on inside Celsius, and he withdraws $10 million prior to the filing. I mean, this is why cryptocurrency is going to end up with regulations, guys, right here, because this stuff over the past 24 months has just been going on and on and on with Celsius, and then you have Do Kwon, and then you have, Three Arrows Capital. So you have all this stuff that's going on negatively within the crypto market, and so there's really no other way to go but regulation to stop this stuff right here. So with that, guys, the news I have, that's the updates I have. What I can tell you is it's Monday. The markets will open from a long weekend. It looks like that they're going to open about even. It looks like the crypto market is kind of hanging in there a little bit, the best it can. Bitcoin's struggling to stay at that high 19,000 mark, 20,000. So, it's hanging on. Ethereum is hanging on to that high $2,000 mark, touches 3,000, comes back down. So everything's just kind of hanging on right now. It's just kind of hanging in there. Not a lot of positive price action to the upside. So, it's one of these days where let's see where Monday takes us. Let's see how we start the day. Let's see where this thing's going to go. And see if we can't get the week started off right. So with that, guys, I am out. Come on for about a half hour in the morning just to give you guys a quick update of what's going on. First thing in the morning before everything opens up. But trade smart, guys. Trade with caution. Invest in them blue chips and projects that you believe in, because the market really right now looks like it's bipolar. It doesn't know if it wants to run, doesn't know if it wants to, it doesn't know if it wants to dip. So especially in the crypto market, stock market, last month was just terrible. Last week was just absolutely terrible. So just trade cautiously and use that dollar cost average strategy. If you don't know how to dollar cost average into projects, hit me up, send me a message on YouTube. I try to help you out as best as I can. But with that, guys, I'm out. I gotta get to work. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm looking to boost these subscribers up. So hit that subscribe button, get notifications about when I go live. I may come at you guys a little bit later on, and I may not come back on a little bit later on, just depending on what's going on, who's live. But with that, guys, have a great day. I'm out.